Montrose, Iowa City Council now approves plans to try out a program for auxiliary officers. This would be an advantage for the community of 900, which only has one full-time officer. KHQA's Abigail James joins us live in the studio to explain why a recruitment for future police officers might keep the city of Montrose safe right now.
Raja, the auxiliary officers will be a volunteer service. By Iowa law, the officers will be paid $1 per year from the state to help expand the police department's 3-member reserve program.
We went without any law enforcement here in Montrose for 2 years, and the young people got a little carried away, got a little wild, and our young people aren't any different than they are anywhere else. But there was no one around to tell them not to do that.
Mayor Bobby Reed says having auxiliary officers will enhance the department and alleviate the heavy workload of the current officers.
Our reserves have other outside jobs, and I think auxiliaries, just a few more people, a few more uniforms, more of a presence is going to go a long ways.
2 volunteer officers will be hired with a possibility of a 3rd. These officers will not be fully certified officers that have gone through the police academy. Police Chief Jordan Megg says they would, however, be required to undergo a 1.5 years of certified training to make their volunteer service legal.
Our city council requires that they at least go through firearms and defensive tactics training before they can start riding around in the car, the squad vehicle with me, and then before performing any other types of training.
Megg says having the volunteer officers will allow them to rely on their officers, opposed to calling the deputies.
I know the deputies have been very busy lately in the county, so I try to keep it in Montrose.
The training could cost up to $600 for each volunteer officer, and they will be required to repay the city for their training.
I think it's going to be a good program. And then if the auxiliaries get that, show that much interest, have that much interest, it might be their foot in the door to go on and become police officers.
Megg says the city will spend $200 to $300 on uniforms for each volunteer officer. They are expected to be working for the town by September. Reporting live in studio, Abigail James, KHQA News.
Thank you, Abigail.